Okay, the canary. The canary. The canary. The canary.
Okay, please say it again.
The canary. A few days later, I was walking to Kikuya again, and today I was led directly to Tokiwa-san's room. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. I heard a bird singing from outside of the room.
Thank you for coming, Misao.
Tokiwa-san, the singing bird that I heard just now, was it... what is that?
Ah, it's this.
Tokiwa-san pointed to the red cage in front of him. In the cage, a bird with golden feathers was singing beautifully without end. Wow, it's cute! Is this a foreign bird?
This bird's name is written with the characters for gold, thread, and sparrow, called canary.
Gold thread. Is the name as Tokiwa-san's hair? Why do you have this bird?
Well, the client who fell in love with me before left it here on purpose this morning.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, tweet.
It sings beautifully, though.
Thanks. Tokiwa-san, you don't like birds?
I don't hate them, but it's like a bad joke, isn't it?
Why? To his seemingly pointless answer, I cocked my head to the side and looked at Tokiwa-san's.
It's in poor taste to give a caged bird to a gentleman confined to the red light district.
Tokiwa-san crossed his arms and looked at the bird singing in the cage.
The bird is innocent, though.
It sings so beautifully, though.
Human beings have a custom of wanting to confine pretty things that they see. But what should I do with this?
The bird in the cage. What should he do? Why don't you let it go outside? Why don't you let it out? Where's the difference here?
Probably because, like, in one, it's just letting him out and he's in the room. The other one's through the window. Guessing. Should we just let it out?
I would let it out.
Mm-hmm.
I would take the first one.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one.
I have an idea. Why don't you let it out?
Let it out? Yeah. Well, I guess it's better than keeping it in a small cage. Alright. If it's decided, we should get out of here first.
What? Is it okay for you to get out of here?
No. It's not good to leave without permission, but in addition to Yoshiwara, it won't be an issue.
Tokiwa-san lightly covered himself with fabric. He pulled my hand and opened the room's door.
Be careful not to separate from me. If Iroha-san finds us, we'll be in big trouble.
Okay, I hope this bird will keep quiet too. The bird seemed to sense my feelings and stopped singing in the cage that I was holding. Tokiwa-san held me in his arms and watched the area from the shadow of the sliding door. I tried to hide myself from being seen and tried not to get separated from him. In Tokiwa-san's warm arms, I waited still for the people to leave.
Now, let's go, Miso.
We made sure there was no one around and then left the room. I heard the lively sounds and voices of a banquet from the parlor room close to us. We snuck through the large mansion, relying on the light leaking from the sliding doors and lanterns. Suddenly, Tokiwa-san stopped walking.
Be quiet, someone's coming.
As we watched inside the hallway, Kagura-san and Kagura-san, the difference came.
Yeah. Why are you entertaining such a client, Kagura-san? You should be recognized for your sword skills and any sword dance. Kaguru, hold your tongue. This is...
While continuing their conversation, the figures disappeared into the hall.
Okay, let's go. After we pass through here, there's a back door that has no guard.
And that's how we snuck out to Yoshiwara at night. Tokiwa-san hugged my shoulder so that we wouldn't get separated among the crowds of people.
Misao, this is the first time that I've gone with you.
Yes, do you think it's safe? I'm happy to walk outside with them for the first time and also nervous that someone might find us. My heart was racing the whole time.
We'll be alright. And Yoshiwara, as long as we don't meet someone we know. But since you finally got out, why don't we enjoy ourselves?
His green eyes, peeking from under his coat, shined with amusement.
On the mainland, it's pretty normal for men and women to hang out together. Didn't you know?
Hang out. I couldn't hide my embarrassment in reaction to the words that he said.
If we walk so far apart, people will feel more suspicious about us. See? Look around. There are many other couples besides us who aren't enjoying their time together, you see?
Huh? When Tokiwa-san told me that, I took a good look around. I saw couples walking together wearing hoods to not stand out.
Maybe these are low-class gentlemen from cheap shops.
Tokiwa-san came close to my ear and whispered,
We should also walk around openly. Now you and I are just a man and a woman enjoying a night out on our date. That's all.
Tokiwa-san seemed to enjoy the situation and smiled mysteriously. He sensually tangled his fingers with mine one by one. On this island, the dating and intimacies of young couples do only exist in the red light district. Maybe that's why. Walking around the town at night together felt like I was in some special love affair.
What happened?
Tokiwa-san whispered as he held my body close to his. Nothing. This beautiful foreigner of mixed appearance looked more beautiful under the shining light. I couldn't look at his eyes.
Since we're together like this, don't look away from me. Hey, look at that. The cherry blossoms bloom beautifully at night.
He traced my cheek with the back of his finger. When I looked up at his face, I could also see cherry blossom blooming beautifully behind him. It's beautiful.
You mean the cherry blossoms or me? I'm just joking.
Tokiwa-san laughed with an amused voice. Tokiwa-san, well, your blonde hair is well accented by the cherry blossoms.
This town is one that accepts my appearance. The cherry blossoms surely love me too. It would be even better if I had something to do here besides being a gentleman, though.
Tokiwa-san extended his fingers and gently plucked off a cherry blossom petal that fell on my hair.
But it feels nice to watch the cherry blossoms with you like this. It felt depressed in the shop because all I saw was fighting and love affairs.
Tokiwa-san, if that's the case, then you don't need to fight.
Do you hate me for fighting to rise up in the red light district, Masao?
I don't hate it, but there should be some other ways for you to live.
Another way to live. I wonder what I'd be doing if I didn't become a gentleman. But I think this is fine. If I never came to this island to be a gentleman, I wouldn't have met you. How strange. Why do I always talk about these things when I'm with you?
I think he's in love. Okay? This is not a fucking joke, Cookie.
I must.
Tokiwa-san suddenly stared at my face with an intense look in his eyes. But just then... Hey, mister! The color of your hair! You must be from Kikuya! Huh?
Oh, you must be thinking of someone else. I'm just a low-class gentleman who sells cheap love.
Tokiwa-san put the hood back on again to hide his face and then bowed to the middle-aged woman.
Let's go, Masao.
He grabbed my hand and talked to me in a small voice. Huh? Oh, okay. And we left the street as if we were running away. You are running away. We hid ourselves from the light and ran towards the Inari shrine. Phew, that was close.
I guess it can't be helped that my appearance is always noticeable.
We sat down at the edge of the shrine and we both caught our breath.
Well then, why don't we let it out now?
Yes! I opened the bird's cage that I was holding. Tweet, 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 tweet. The bird sang as if it were happy and then disappeared into the night sky. Tokiwa-san and I looked up at the sky that the bird fled into for a long time.
I feel refreshed somehow.
Oh, we get a new picture. Yeah, do you think the bird can survive outside?
I don't know about that, but at least it's free. Whether it lives or dies, it flies free to choose its fate.
Free? It certainly is better than living in a cage.
I think so.
As I looked up at the night sky, I felt Tokiwa-san's glance on me. Did I say something strange?
No, Misao. I just think I think you're a really good person. You're totally different from other clients.
I can't really tell by myself though. And if he was staring at me, I had no idea what he was trying to say. But his eyes that stared at me and the color of his hair reminded me of the hairpin, the one that I had put into my chest pocket before. I forgot to tell you before, but can you take this? I took the silver hairpin out of my chest pocket and showed it to Tokiwa-san.
Is this okay for me to have?
Yes. This is.
Just say it will look really good on him, right?
I don't know, like I don't want to like make everything about his appearance, you know? I feel like he does care a lot that we're actually there for him, you know, and not be only about his appearance, you know? What do you think?
So you just want to say it's too flashy for me?
No, it's from my shop. From my
Yeah.
store.
Okay.
Like I feel the first one is like a total letdown, the second one is just about his appearance, and the third one is like...
I mean, the second one is exactly what you thought. It's the truth.
Yeah, but I don't think it's... Can we not save this and look it up?
No.
No. I think it's from my store.
Okay.
It's from my store. When I saw this imported product, it reminded me of you. This is perfect, Cookie. Like, this was
You were
perfect.
thinking of me? Thank you. It's not rare for me to receive gifts, but well, I feel very happy knowing it's from you.
Tokiwa-san.
You also have very good taste. You'll be a good heir to your store in the future. Heir.
Tokiwa-san's eyes that had been looking at the hairpin moved and caught my eyes. What was this meaningful glance?
Misao, I forgot to tell you one thing before. Can I tell you now?
What is it? His smoky eyes and beautiful straight nose came close to me.
Misao,
Tokiwa-san? His eyelashes were very long, and of course his green eyes were so beautiful. As I whispered that into my heart, his lips softly touched mine. Just now, the sensation. Was it a kiss? What else?
this one's not for sale.
What do you mean?
You should think about what I mean.
Kikuya got him!
Perhaps I've lost my passion after only selling my love. I'm not even sure myself anymore. But I'm not playing games or flattering you. I just thought that I wanted to kiss you.
You, Tokiwa-san, to me?
Well, we should go back soon, or they'll find out we left the shop.
Yes. He pulled my hand and I stood up. Then I left following behind his white bag. I think this was good. Like, this was top notch.
Perfect.
I didn't remember what happened after that so well. I thought I went back to Kikuya holding hands together, but everything was like a faint dream. Even as I rushed to get back home, only the touch of his lips brought me back to reality. Tokiwa-san. What was the meaning of that kiss? Yoshiwara, where desires and passions swirled about, the terrifying red light district. But that kiss wasn't such a dirty thing. I was wishing, without even realizing it. In the red light district that confined him, he demeaned himself with fights and fake love. I wished that I could heal him, even if it were a little what? A little, what do you like to save? Let's see. 9. Oh my god, I did it! We did it, Kiki. We took the right thing.